All right, everybody, welcome back. So we're going to pick up right where we left off with making these rooms for this labyrinth. So first off, you can see that we had our first successful room with our little hospital area. So now we're going to go ahead and do another one. So let's go ahead and fill in this type 2 vertical right here. So what we're going to do now is I want to show you how we can use Fluffy's blueprint mod. Fluffy does amazing work. I highly suggest you go check out his channel and yeah, check out some of his mods. He does truly amazing work. So right here, let's get some flooring down. What are we gonna do? Oh, let's get some carpet going. And because we're gonna be doing this as a blueprint, we can actually make it a little bit more elaborate. I'm not gonna make it too elaborate, so we'll just go ahead and do like a few patterns here and there. Alright, throw out some furniture. Down over here. Nice little dresser over here. Boom. Maybe a little potted plant. And a shelf. Alright, nice looking little room. And oh, and of course a door. Let me clear that hallway first though. So let me just do it the quick way. Like granite. Sandstone. Alright. So now that we have our room planned out, we're going to go ahead and open up the blueprints from Fluffy's blueprint mod. We're going to do the create. And you want to go ahead and drag the entire room, including the outside walls. So do something like this. Bam. Now, as far as naming it, you can go ahead and name it whatever you want. I usually like to name it pretty much what it's going to be ahead of time. So this is going to be a living. And this is going to be a P2 type 2 vertical. Alright. Hit OK. And now you can see that I can actually respawn this. In fact, what you could also do is turn it sideways, do the rotation, and then put it into a type 2 horizontal room, which they don't actually have right now. So we won't worry about that. So more importantly, what you can do is you come down here, you right click on your blueprint, and you come down to export blueprint. What that's going to do is that is going to export the blueprint to a folder that is located close to your save folder. If you check out Fluffy's blueprint mod, they have the exact location for it. Let me just go ahead and swap over and show you exactly what we're looking at. Alright, so right here, okay, so right in here, what I'm gonna do is I just copied the blueprint and I'm pasting it now into my map lots folder. Well, let me reorient everything real quick. All right, there we go. Okay, so this right here is the blueprint that we made just a little while ago. You can see that it has the name I gave it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and change it up a little bit. So let's open it up. So you can see that this is not a def, right? This is actually a type of save. This is a scribe. So what we're going to do is that we're going to convert this over to a def. It's a little complicated, but not really. So let me just show you how to do it. First thing you want to do is expand the game def's namespace, right? Or rather, it's node space. I actually don't know what they call that. But yeah, so you put defs at the top so that like that the game knows to read in here for defs. For blueprint, you're going to just put the term def at the end of it to turn it into a blueprint def. For meta, go ahead and just wipe all that out. We don't actually need it. But what we do need is going to be a def name. For this right here, I'm going to just call it and I put BP for blueprint. And we're going to go ahead and close this out. Bam, nice and easy. All right. So, and that's pretty much it. Now I just have to close it out on the bottom, which you can see that this is a lot of stuff in here. So I'm just going to minimize all the buildable things. So you also see where it has the name down here. So actually, this is actually an easy way too if you want to copy this into your def name. And then we're going to go ahead and just put def at the end of blueprint right here as well. Oh, I'm sorry, not right there. Down here instead. To close out, this blueprint goes together. Don't change that one. You want to change the outside blueprints. And then now we're going to go ahead and close out our defs. All right, and congratulations. We just made a blueprint def. All right, so now with this blueprint def, you want to copy the name. Well, I guess right now, first thing you want to do is we want to come back over here to the maplot defs, and I'm going to go ahead and copy the maplot def and make another one. Boom. This is instead going to be a type 2 vertical. So I'm going to update this. So as far as the size goes, type 2. Looking right here, so we know that it's vertical, so it's going to be so it's actually going to be 3 by 1. So we said that 3, so it's going to be 12 by 6. So come down here, 12 by 6. So that means it's going to be, oh wait, I'm sorry, 6 by 12. So that means it's going to be 6 across, 12 high. And we actually don't need any of our shapes. And instead we're going to use blueprint def to true. And we're going to go ahead and copy our blueprint def into there. Or our blueprint def name. Fantastic. Okay, and there we have it. As you can see, that was much easier than setting up all the shapes. But the shapes can technically let you do more. But this right here can let you do a lot faster. So I highly recommend checking out Fluffy's blueprint mod and using these blueprint defs. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and copy the def name, and I'm going to place it into our labyrinth def. So right here you can see our first room. Now I'm going to come down and do our second room. All right. See how we're looking. Okay, so let's switch back over, and we're going to restart the game. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this ball rolling. Now, obviously, I could sit here all day and just make nothing, and just make video after video making rooms and showing you how the room system works. So, yeah, so this is going to be our last room for right now, before we move on and start up on something a little bit more entertaining. So get this, destroy that. Oh, and we don't have any vertical rooms. Shoosh. Alright, so let me see. Ugh, okay. Well, that's disappointing. So what I'm going to do, unfortunately, because I didn't set it to the key, I have the Labyrinth B set to the key, I'm going to have to do it all over again. It's alright, though. Once again, if I had more money in my Patreon, then I can have some nice video editing software, and I can cut all this part out. Like, it never even happened. Alright, here we are. Up over here. Oh. Oh. That's interesting. Huh. Okay. Well, that was unexpected. So basically, apparently I accidentally put it in rotated. I'm gonna have to check that out. Alright. So go ahead and... yeah, I'm gonna have to see exactly what happened right there. May have been something with the blueprint. But either way. So, but yeah, you get the idea. So now what we want to do is, so you kind of see how we can use this to make multiple labyrinths on one map. And you can see how we can customize our rooms on the inside. And we can make different varieties of them. So next up, we're going to take a look at putting encounters into these rooms, all right, or into these maps. And yeah, it should be a good time. So y'all like and subscribe.